going on, Jerome? It's a beautiful Saturday, beautiful day for a 7-round Vikings mock draft. Now, Pro Football Focus did up their latest mock draft. Now, it's kind of annoying is that if they project trades and the Vikings trade out, it's like, oh, the Vikings traded out. No pick. But in the latest one, they traded with Seattle, who took Gray Zabel at 24, which, I don't know, man. Why don't you just draft Gray Zabel, But the trade, the Seahawks got 24. The Vikings dropped all the way down to 50. And now the Seahawks have 2 second-round picks because of the Steelers trade. Now, if Kwesi was going to hold John Schneider's feet to the fire, would you come away with both? That would be ideal, but they end up with a number 50 pick, number 92 in the third round, as well as a 2026 third-round pick. Now, by the trade chart, the Vikings lose this one, and wasn't too overwhelmed with the trade compensation on this one because the Seahawks also have two third-round picks, and the Vikings got the latter of the two. So, I don't know. It's going to cost the Chief. We want more, but we are going to do a mock draft with that draft. With that trade haul in that mix. So we're going to trade with the Seattle Supersonics. I just mishmashed like 5 things there. Anyway, Seattle. So as you see, like the Seahawks have 2 third-round picks, and the Vikings got the latter of the 2. They got the earlier of that, and then the third-rounder there. So that's a count for 24. Of course, this trade's likely going to be accepted. Could we even juice this up? 58? Nah. You know what? Let's play a little bit of hardball here. A little bit of hardball. So we are going to demand those 2 second-round picks and the future third. Actually, no, screw it. Second round. All right, so I lied. We're just going to completely negate all of that. So we're dropping down for 2 second-round picks. Offer trade. John Schneider, you pancake-eating mofo. That's right. All right, so 2 second-round picks, 174 and 234. Don't have the trade chart from me, but I'm sure that we win because that's all we do. All we do is win, win, win no matter what. So now, going into day 2, it's interesting. So Scadaboo is there, chilling. Schlesinger, Jaden Higgins, I think is super underrated. Hairston as well, Demetrius Knight, Judkins, Restrepo. I mean, Restrepo's probably going to fall into day 3. Arroyo is there. Darian Porter, baby. Ursary. Omar Norman Lott turned down for what? Man, I sort of love what's going on here. So, well, what do we do? I feel like I'm leaning Norman Lott and a corner because basically we got 2 back-to-back picks. So in this spot, I mean, do we go Hairston or do we go? It's tough. All right, so do we go Hairston or do we go with Darian Porter? I'm sort of leaning Darian Porter. Even though Hairston, like, he does have long arms. He does check the boxes physically, obviously. Blew up the combine. But in terms of on-ball production, it's hard to go wrong with – where'd he go? Yeah, it's hard to go wrong with Darian Porter. Also, I feel like maybe we could trade down again. All right, so we got 1 trade offer. Patriots 69, nice. All right, so let's do that. No. Ave Maria. Well, hold on. All right, so where's Porter? Porter's at 59. Probably not going to come around again. No. So I want Porter, and I want Omar Norman Lott. So that's what we're going to do. So Darian Porter, he's 6'3", $195, former wide receiver turned cornerback. And I always like that because as a former receiver, like, they understand the route combos that are coming their way, and also tips and tricks and tells for all of that stuff. 90.1 PFF grade, PF coverage grade last year, 3 interceptions, 2 passes broken up. Is a little bit older, 24 years young as well, but he does have length. He does have 4 block punts as well, which is damn fantastic. And he's going to be scheme agnostic, and I think that he'd be a great addition for the Vikings. So Darian Porter, come on in. Let's go, man. Let's go. Also, Omar Norman Lott. So we have said ONL and let's say Anis Peebles are 2 of the more underrated defensive tackles in this class. So Arizona State, Tennessee product, 6'3", 307, lightning quick first step. Just give him a gap and let him go get it. Great hands and feet, 27 pressures, 4 sacks last year. I think that in a very good defensive line class, he's definitely being slept on, and I think that he could be an apprentice for Allen and Hargrave, also working in tandem with LDR and Jalen Redmond, and you're good to go there. So, passing at 24, but still coming away with 2 starting caliber players. That's good. Also, Milam. So I know we generally draft Makuba or Chuck Grant or whatever here, but Milam's an interesting name. So I think it was PFF that paired Milam up with the Vikings, and Milam. Maybe we're still just stuck in this whole outside zone scheme, but just getting dudes who will not be moved and will be people movers, I think that's the name of the game. Now, Milam is 6'6", 313. He played great left tackle for the Mountaineers, but is likely going to kick inside due to short arms, but he's thick, he's strong, he's solid, and enough athleticism where he's not going to be a liability. Only 6 pressures, 0 sacks allowed at West Virginia last year. So Wyatt Milam, basically, you have some tackle flexibility as well as you pencil him in at left guard. So Milam, Brandel, Rouse, Juergens in that left guard competition. Let's go. We're back to just throwing dudes out of the club. That is what we do. So, all right, so Antoine Paul-Ryland is there. Mitchell Evans, Mitchie. Usarek, Jarquez Hunter, Billy Bowman, who we draft all the time. I mean, Hunter's kind of good. I really like Hunter. I also, tight ends wise, like I want to get dudes who just punch guys in the face. That's what we do. Jackson Hawes at 165. Maybe we'll get him. Who knows? So in this spot, Paul Ryland's super tempting. Evans, JCM, we draft all the time. But all right, so we're gonna change it up. So one of our favorites, Jarquez Hunter. The pride of Auburn out there on the plains, 5'10", 209. A low cut, thick, good patience and vision. 58 missed tackles in 2024, which is good. 1,150 rushing yards, 6.3 yards per carry, 15 touchdowns. I think he would be a sublime running back 3, some athleticism and great in outside zone. Come on in. But also, hey, screw the outside zone. We are back, baby. We are so back to gap. That's right. Also, so Jackson Hawes is low-key one of my favorite players in this draft because he's just dude, and he's got a nasty disposition, but he plays within himself. But he is out there. He is just a force multiplier, and he's 6'4", 260, best blocking tight end in this draft class. He is a true H-back, fullback, inline tight end. Like he's a Jim Kleinsasser clone. And he's got physicality, he's got chippiness, he's got everything, man. So is it the sexiest pick in the world? No, but also I do not care. Now, Fedona is going to be in that mix as well. The Vikings have done some work on him. But Jackson Hawes, we're going to whip somebody's ass. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. All right, so should we double down on corner? Can't really go wrong. Let's look at safety. Get Craig later, I guess. Malachi Moore. Not really fired up there. But, so, I mean, we could go Kyle McCord, which, of course, history with J.J. McCarthy is funny to me. Fairchild is there. Conyers is underrated. Dante Thornton Jr., of course, who we draft all the time. But we're trying to explore the space a little bit. LaQuint Allen, Cam Jackson. I mean, do just take Cam Jackson. I mean, we may as well, right? So Cam Jackson on the nose, and him paired up with Omar Norman Lott long term, it's kind of good. So Cam Jackson is also 6'6", 339, 37 tackles, 2 sacks last year, 4 tackles for loss, 16 pressures. Run stuffer with some pass rushing upside. Did great at the Senior Bowl. So Cam Jackson, coming on in. This is how we do. Last pick. I mean, typically we've taken Ryan Gatz in the second, but I don't know, maybe that's just too much fun. I don't know. So Craig Woodson adding some depth in that safety room. So Woodson coming out of Cal, 6', 200, downhill safety. Has got some good range as well, and does have flexibility. Beyond just playing single high split safeties, he can play some big nickel as well. A decent man-to-man against tight ends. 88.6 PFF coverage grade last year. Also a plus special teamer. So Craig Woodson in the 7th round. You are a Viking. Kind of like what went down. And the trade, we don't have the chart in front of us, but I'm sure that we won because that's what we do all the time. But overall, all right, so Darian Porter, your first pick in the second round, as well as Omar Norman-Lott. Porter's probably going to work his way into the starting lineup at some point. Long, physical, outside corner, as well as Omar Norman-Lott's going to be in that rotation and just getting after things. I kind of love it. Millam has a chance to be your starting left guard right away. Got a nasty disposition and does project well to kick inside. Jarquez Hunter, nice running back 3. Jackson Hawes. If you keep Jackson Hawes, Josh Oliver, that's the best blocking tight end tandem in the National Football League. Cam Jackson, going to probably work in behind Taki Taiyama as backup nose, but also has some pass rushing upside, which we like. And then Craig Woodson, adding to that safety depth room, could eventually work his way up. And also, we've done well with Cal safeties, even though Beasley was a corner at Cal. Doesn't matter. Anyways, that's it. That's it. Well, I guess we didn't subscribe to the trade down because we found a better deal. Who knows? But trading down with the Seahawks, getting 2 second-round picks. Let us know your thoughts. Our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.